Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How is everybody doing? Well, I hope you all are doing well. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. Yep, that's right. This is the platform for everything relating to Jamaican football, and this is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. Are you guys doing okay? Today is Saturday, the 25th. Not many 25ths lie on the weekend, but it is what it is in terms of the months of the year and the days of the month in particular. Chorus Cornelius says up, up. So today is the 25th of May. So that means that we're 12 days away. 12 days away. That's a dozen days away. That's 6 plus 6 days. That's 3 times 4 days. That is 2 times 6 days. That's essentially the number of days we are until the match, and each day we're closer, a day closer, and closer, and closer, and closer. And when you put all of that into perspective, you have to think about the level of preparation. You have to think about many, many aspects that cannot be ignored. Jamaica is truly a wonderful island. We are blessed when you think about it. There are things that other countries in this world would love to have, but don't. And I just want to give one footballing example. You know what the great Manchester United doesn't have? The great Newcastle United, Manchester City, Liverpool. Do you know what Manchester United has? Rather, what Manchester United doesn't have, what Liverpool doesn't have, what Newcastle United doesn't have, what Sunderland doesn't have, what Leeds United don't have, but Jamaica has, and they're dying for what Jamaica has. It's one word, and that one word itself is sunshine. The ground staff at Manchester United, Liverpool, Everton, Newcastle, Sunderland, Middlesbrough, they have to use physical lights, like lights that you'd use to turn on your kitchen or the living room. Manchester United literally has to turn on lights on their grass to help it grow. While here in Jamaica, to help our grass grow, we're using the natural sunlight. And just think about that for a moment. 300 days of sunshine a year. Although the 34 degrees Celsius is not something I'm fond of, to be quite frank with you. But what I will say is this, and I'll be open about it. There are things in our favor, and that's one of the reasons why we're going to be successful and achieve our goals. And I know I've spoken for about 5 minutes and I haven't gone through the comments as yet, but I'm going to get to the comments in a moment. The point I'm trying to make in my opening preamble is this. You see, Jamaica, I'm sure just like anywhere in the world, people will be quick to find faults. People will be quick to say what is not right. People will be quick to say at the tip of their tongue, in Jamaica, well, I can't use my card machine because anywhere I go, I can't swipe my card. It's still very cash driven. Or, oh, in Jamaica, the lines are always long. Or, oh, customer service. People are always quick to point out these things. People are always quick. But how often are we quick to point out our blessings? How quick are we to point out things that are amazing and things that the world admires and the world truly appreciates? Think about Jamaica as a whole, the uniqueness of our people. We are a diverse nation. more diverse than a lot of nations in the world. You think about China, you think about Japan, South Korea, North Korea, homogenous societies. Jamaica is really diverse. And I know in China you do have mixed race Chinese, mixed race Japanese, mixed race Koreans. I'm fond of that. But just to show the different cultures coming together to make what we are right now, and to also see that reflected in our national team as well. Think about our national team. We have players of all backgrounds, staff of all backgrounds, and we've come together towards a goal, towards 2026. And that in itself is something special. The food in this country, brilliant. You think about the natural landscape that we have. So Jamaica is truly a nice place. And when you think about it, really, I know many Jamaicans who are living in the United States, well, North America generally, or other parts of the globe, would say, I'm paying X taxes, or I'm experiencing minus 10 degrees Celsius. And they miss home. They genuinely do miss home. They want to know what a patty tastes like again. They want to know what it's like to just have jerk chicken again. Little things like that. So Jamaica, we have great things in our favor. And you know what we also have? We have a good football team. We have a really good national football team. A team that is building, a team that has won 5 medals. A team that has won 5 medals in the last 10 years. Gold medal in Caribbean Cup 2014, a silver in the Gold Cup 2015, a silver in the Caribbean Cup 2017, a silver in the Gold Cup 2017, and a bronze medal in the Nations League in 2024. And I know we also have the America's Cup trophy, which is safely snuggled at the Jamaica Football Federation headquarters on the first floor, when Jamaica defeated Chile by 2-1. Yeah. Remember that day? Clayton Donaldson and Joel Grant scoring in that 2-1 victory in Viña del Mar. Chile's first loss on home soil. Chile's only loss on their run to 2 Copa America titles. Jamaica was the only team that defeated them. They took on the big bad Brazil, Argentina, Mexico. But you know who was their stumbling block, even at full strength? Jamaica. Jamaica was their stumbling block. There's a lot of things in our favor, There are so much things about us as a people that stands out. Look at the impact that we've made on the world as well. Look who's won medals for the United States, Canada, and Great Britain at the Olympic Games. Jamaican-born athletes. Donovan Bailey, Jamaican-born. Ben Johnson, Jamaican-born. The president of the Canadian Soccer Association, Jamaican-born. Linford Christie, Jamaican-born. And we can go on and on about those players of Jamaican heritage as well, that have played such a significant role for English national teams across various sporting disciplines. Rugby league, rugby union, cricket, football, and we can go on and on and on and on. So honestly, the journey begins here. The journey begins right now. The preparation for June 6th. And I want to have this conversation with you guys for an important matter, and that is in relation to your personal preparations. I want to remind you all, firstly, that if you go and purchase tickets online and use the promotional code Reggae Boys Commentary, then you get 10% off your purchase of a ticket. Yes, that is right, 10% off tickets. That's right. So for example, if you bought 1 grandstand ticket and you use the promotional code Reggae Boys Commentary, then you get $550 off the ticket. So therefore you'll be paying $4,950 for that grandstand ticket. Amazing, isn't it? Yes, very much so. And we use this opportunity to say those persons who are watching right now, welcome aboard. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, and after doing so, to hit the subscribe button as well to Reggae Boys Commentary as well. Okay? That would be appreciated because we have only over 50 people watching it right now and only 9 likes. That's not very nice. No, not at all. Chorus Corneve says up, up. Chatty W says the journey. That's not correct, Chatty, because firstly, you need to hit the subscribe button, and secondly, you need to hit the notification bell. And thirdly, we support Jamaica when they're on the field. So whoever it is on the field, you support them. It's as simple as that. You don't say, oh, but my favorite baller is not in the squad. I'm not going to support the team. No, that's not how it works. When Jamaica takes the field, it is Jamaica. It is Jamaica that is taking the field. It is Jamaica that takes the field. And you very much know the routine. 5 to 7 days before the match, the squad is unveiled. Donnie Spalding says, fully active, Simon. Fully active. Your boy 22, I'm not sure if you have subscribed, but you need to hit the notification bell because I have at length, maybe 25 times so far, told persons about the situation and the trend as well. When was the Nations League squad for the USA and Panama games announced? 1 week before. When was the squad announced for the Canada games in November? 5 days before the game. When was the squad announced for the games against Haiti and Grenada in October? 6 days before. When was the squad announced for the games against Haiti and Honduras in September? 1 week before. When was the squad announced for the Gold Cup? 1 week before. So you see that trend right there. That tells you everything that you need in terms of, when in relation to squad announcements. You see that consistency, and that is how it will be. Gaza Dre Wanda says, bless up, Simon, my G. Bless up. Hope you're doing well, man. Danny Spalding spamming the Jamaican flag in the comments. Big up. Dalton says, what are you talking about? I just tuned in. Well, when you just tuned in, what I was talking about essentially is Jamaica and the blessings that we have as a people. What makes us so special, because you go to other parts of the globe, it might not be that same exact connection between persons of the same nationality or fellow citizens, but we have a special uniqueness as a people, regardless of your background, whether you are black, white, Indian, Chinese, Portuguese, German, because these ethnicities are common and live in Jamaica. And to be a product of 2, 3 of what I just made mention about is a blessing as well. No, your boy, again, that is an incorrect statement because the squad announcements comes 5 to 7 days before a match. It does not come 2 weeks before a match. So again, it's very important to state accurate information because I just outlined the procedure of how things were done prior to the Nations League in the March, November, October, September windows, and also in relation to the CONCACAF Gold Cup last summer as well. So no, you are absolutely incorrect. So that is why on this platform it is about accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. Simple as that. So no, a squad has never been announced 3 days before a competitive assignment. A squad has been announced 3 days before a friendly match, but not a competitive match. So no, that is incorrect. When the team went to Trinidad and Tobago for the friendlies, the scores were announced Tuesday, Wednesday, and the first match was on the Friday. Yes. The Guatemala game was on a Saturday. The friendly we had against Guatemala in New York, the game was on a Saturday, and the score was announced Tuesday, Wednesday. So no, for competitive games, your statement is absolutely incorrect. Dalton says, are you Canadian? No, I'm not Canadian, actually. I'm not Canadian. I was born in Jamaica. I was born in St. Andrew, Jamaican. I was born to a white father and an Indian mother. They're both born in Jamaican, but I was just stating their ethnicities. And that is my mixture, so that you are aware. But no, I'm not Canadian. I've been to Canada on numerous occasions, but no, I am not a Canadian. But I am familiar with Canadian lingo. I'm familiar with Canadian jargon as well, quite vividly. So Canadians would say phys ed instead of physical education, or PE. Canadians would also say, do you have any loonies? And loonies are like coins. You know what I'm saying? So I know about poutine. Yeah, and I know about especially if you live in Ontario or Quebec, you have milk bags. A lot of people are accustomed to milk cartons, but if you go to parts of Ontario, milk is actually served in bags, and you put bags into the cup holder and you pour it from the cup holder. So I'm very familiar with different parts and different things that separates Canada from the rest of the world, very much so. And I'm familiar with Canadian accent versus American accent. So by the way someone says something, you can tell there's a difference. So whenever I hear, for example, Coach Hubert Busby speaking, when he says the word about, you tell the difference when an American is saying about from when an American says about. So when Ryan Reynolds or any person that was born in Canada, they say about versus an American that would say about. So there's a difference in terms of the pronunciation of words. So if you listen carefully to when persons like Yasmin Jameson, Tiffany Cameron, Chanel Hudson Marks, Hubert Busby, when you hear such persons communicating, you'll hear the difference in how they pronounce words, like about or sorry, so you hear the difference. And, in Canada, they don't say ninth grade, they say grade 9, just like what they would say in Jamaica and the UK. You know what I'm saying? So Canada has more of that link with Jamaica in that sense, in terms of words and pronunciation. He matriculated to the 10th grade, so yeah. Detonation says, blessings, man. How you doing, man? How are things? Hope you're doing good, man. Mark O says, hey. Mark O, hey, you are awesome, bro. Stay blessed, my guy. 115 charges. Manchester is red. Manchester is red. Ha ha he ha ha ha. Yeah, you guys should look up that song on 442's YouTube channel. Very catchy. Manchester is red. Ha ha he ha ha ha. You know what I would love to see, honestly? So Manchester City with 115 charges. I'm not going to say take away their trophies. No, I'm not going to say that. What I would say is 115 charges, okay, give them 115 points deduction. So that means they're going to start the season with minus 115. And even if they win every game, they're going to be relegated to the championship, which means that they're going to spend a season in the second tier of English football, which means that there's going to be a season where they're not going to play European football. So for me, instead of taking away all the trophies and reassigning them to whoever finished second in the respective competition, for me, how I would say it is just give them the points deduction and we move on. That's how I would do things. And that's how I think points deduction is a very, very good way of solving a lot of problems as well. You think about, for example, like racism in the stands. If somebody is chanting racist chants, if the club gets handed a 10-point deduction, fans are going to be forced to keep quiet. And if they do continue, then it's going to be more points deductions, Yeah, so points deductions, it hurts because it has an impact on where you finish in the table. You know what I'm saying? So points deductions are something that lingers. It does linger, and that's why a person should really keep a close eye on it. Come on, guys. 100 of you watching and just 24 likes. Smash the like button, guys. You'll share with blessing Simon Dudley in the house. So Dudley's is actually in the Midlands of England. It's not quite in Birmingham, but the way that he talks in that part of the UK, you can tell the difference of different parts of the country. So when you go to Solihull and Handsworth, but that's more in Birmingham. But you go to different ports like Coventry, you go to the Black Country, Dudley. That's where the player Duncan Edwards came from. Duncan Edwards has been tipped to be one of the greatest football players to ever play football. So that's the way that you'll share with talks. So yeah, that's the situation. No, Chuddy W. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. You'll share says it's cold in the Midlands right now and raining. Raining at 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night? Really? Interesting. Okay. Much love from Trinidad. Oh, you come from Trinidad, boy? Okay, Trinidad. The other day, I was at San Fernando. I was in Cuba the other day, in Trinidad. And when you have to make sure what time of day you get the doubles, because if you get doubles early in the morning, you order the doubles, you make sure you get it before 12 o'clock. That's the one thing about double G. Make sure you get it early in the morning so you can enjoy it lunchtime and little things like that, you know what I mean? So you go that way there. Sigma Boy says, say my name. Sigma Boy, that is your name, isn't it? Ali Safa, that is your name? Ali Safa? Jackie Love, he's on vacation. He is on vacation in Jamaica. So Jackie Love TV, I don't have the exact numbers in terms of how much tickets have been sold, but I will do some checks where that is concerned. But, you know, all are encouraged. There's still tickets available to be bought. So please go right ahead, bang in on the website, purchase tickets. If you know you can't be at the game, then essentially buy tickets for a family member that wants to be there, that you know is going to be there. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Donovan Nova says, Jamaica, miss it. That is right. Donovan Lake says, I need to get my tickets. All right, Donovan Lake. So go to jff.football, you press tickets, and then from there you scroll down and you're going to see grandstand or bleachers. You choose which one and how much. You press checkout. And before you pay, you're going to see enter promotional code. You type in Reggae Boys commentary and you get 10% off your tickets. Sounds good? Sounds good, Donovan Noble? Yeah. And Donovan Luke? Yeah. So yeah. Tycoon, you're right. We must all support the team. It's very important for us to be able to do that. All of us, whether from Westmoreland going to St. Thomas, from California going over to New York, from London to Bristol to Midlands to Manchester to Yorkshire, all of us have to unite together. All of us have to unite together, from Amsterdam to Munich to Frankfurt to Berlin. All of us in the diaspora must unite. All Jamaicans all across the globe. We have Jamaicans in every single country of this world except the country of Afghanistan. There is a Jamaican in every single country in the world. So every single one of us have the responsibility to unite. There's a Jamaican that owns a restaurant in Brazil. We have a Jamaican that owns a restaurant in Nigeria. We have Jamaicans everywhere in the world. We're special people. And remember, as Jamaicans, you have millions of persons in this entire world that wants to be us. Persons look at Jamaica and they think he's hip, vibe, cool. There's so much people that want to be like us but can't because of where they were born. Of course, if they live in Jamaica, they can get citizenship over time and eventually a passport. But the point I'm trying to make is that we're special. So yeah, you have your ticket already? Okay. Well, Charlie, again, you're going into something that, you know, it is important that you're aware of rules and regulations of things. Germany is going to be having friendlies, and they have friendlies prior to the European Championships. Jamaica does not have friendlies before the World Cup qualifiers. So again, you're comparing a different confederation comparing to CONCACAF. CONCACAF and UEFA are two different confederations, and there's two different dates that squads have to be revealed at. So again, you're comparing a different confederation to CONCACAF. So that is why it's important that you read rules and regulations, and that from there you're able to make your respective views. So that is why it is important to have information instead of make assumptions and speculate. But it's good that you have your ticket, and you are encouraged to buy more tickets as well for your family and friends to be at the game. And that is why you shouldn't assume, and I should only speak what you know. Well, it says the world is silent since Man U won the FA Cup. You know, personally, Johnny Evans has completed football. Johnny Evans, finally, with this FA Cup triumph, has now won the FA Cup, the League Cup, the Premier League, the Champions League, and the Charity Shield, and the FIFA Club World Cup. So Johnny Evans has completed football, just like Wayne Rooney, just like Michael Carrick, just like Paul Scholes, Gary Neville. You know what I'm saying? So they've all completed football. And it's amazing that Johnny Evans had to wait a decade to complete football, essentially. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is just really special. He's completed football. It's amazing. Truly is. Yeah, he won every trophy now. He can retire knowing that he's won everything in football. He's represented his country. So he's done great. He's done fantastic. And I have no issue with him being an academy coach and learning his trade at the club as well. He's been a great servant, an outstanding servant. Yeah. Well, Tycoon, I know the part that I can't play for India because the situation with India is that you can't be a dual citizen with and play for the India national team. So, for example, I would have to give up my Jamaican citizenship if I wanted to play for India. I'm never going to do that. And it happens to a lot of players, like, for example, Michael Chopra. Michael Chopra, formerly of Newcastle United and Sunderland, he was born in England to an Indian father and an English mum, and he wanted to represent India. But in order for him to represent India, he had to give up his UK citizenship. And he said that he was not going to give up his UK citizenship. And that is the reason why he did not represent India. So India and China are separate from a lot of places in the world. You can't be a dual citizen and represent China as well. You guys remember a defender at Everton called Tyrese Browning? So Tyrese Browning was born to a Chinese mother, and now he represents China, but he had to give up his UK citizenship to do that. I know it's quite a risk, but in order to represent China, he gave up his UK citizenship. So no, I'm fully aware about what he said. So with India, somebody would have to give up their citizenship. You know, I'm a citizen of Jamaica. I'm a resident of Jamaica, but I'm not going to give that up to go and represent India. No, not at all. So in a footballing sense, I can represent England and Jamaica. In a footballing sense. So yeah. So yeah, Tycoon, it's good to do your research. Your boy again, you know, you're making statements that are inaccurate, and I think it's important you listen to what I said. I said squads are released 5 to 7 days before. Squads are released 5 to 7 days before. It was released 1 week before the Nations League in March. It was released 5 days before the Canada games in November. It was released 6 days before the Haiti and Grenada games, and it was also released as well 1 week before the Haiti and Honduras games as well. So it always has followed that consistency of things. Sabrina McKay says, what's your name? My name is Simon Preston. Cherry Top says, it looks like you fart a lot. I don't see what that has to do with football at all. I don't see what it has to do with football at all. And it looks like you are not subscribed, so you need to hit the subscribe button. Shaquille Green says, yeah, Simon. So yeah. Yes, Jackie Love. Antarctica is not a country. Antarctica is a continent. Okay, and I did say there's a Jamaican in every country of the world except Afghanistan. And Antarctica is not a country, it is a continent. So I think it's very important for you to go back to primary school to learn what is a continent versus a country, because this is very, very important for you to do it. Because this platform right here, Reggae Boys Commentary, is about accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. This show is for bright people. Okay, so yeah, say great, say great. Laban, he has Jamaican heritage. Yes, that is correct, Wells. And again, what I said was country. I did not say continent, I said country. There's no countries in Antarctica. So again, persons are not listening. Tycoon, you've made an important point, because before the Copa America, it's the World Cup qualifiers, and the World Cup qualifiers are the absolute priority. Before going into Copa America, we need to be ensuring that we have 6 points on the board. That should be the utmost priority. 6 points on the board, and we go to Copa America knowing, okay, we're halfway through to qualify for the third round of the World Cup qualifiers. That should be on our minds. We don't want to be lingering or anxious or nervous for 1 year straight. For 1 year straight that we drop points against X team or X team. No. We should have 6 points on the board. We should have 6 points on the board heading to Copa America, and then knowing, okay, we have Copa America, we have Nations League, and come June next year, we're going to take on the British Virgin Islands and Guatemala, and we know that we can finish the job to qualify for the third round of the World Cup qualifiers. So you get the drift. No, Captain J, when you buy a ticket online, right, it gives you an option to download. And what happens is that the ticket is emailed to your email address. So the ticket will be sent straight to your email address. Or you can WhatsApp it to yourself. And when you WhatsApp it to yourself, you show the barcode to the security at the gate. You understand, Captain J? Tell me no if you understand, okay? How can you complete football without winning a World Cup? Because it is all about the club football element. It is as simple as that. It is about the element of club football. That is what we're discussing. Club football. And only a handful of persons have done that in club football. Very, very few persons have done that. Okay. Marlon Webster, no need to worry. We'll be ready, prepared, all set for June 6th. Okay? Microphones Untuboka says, can I get a shout out? Shout out! WL says, who is Simon Preston? Well, Simon Preston is the youngest person to be an analyst on television during the ever an analyst on any football World Cup panel. I was 12 years old during the 2006 FIFA World Cup, which took place in Germany. You know, there's been no other 12-year-old that has done that. 16 for the 2010 World Cup in South Africa, and of course, I was 20 years old for the 2014 World Cup, which took place in Brazil. I was also received the recipient of the Prime Minister's Award as well in journalism. To this day, I'm the youngest person when I was 19 years at the time to be the recipient of this award as well. And I have a bachelor's within communications, journalism. I have a minor in French and Spanish, and also from a footballing credential standpoint from the Scottish Football Association in coaching education, the talent identification. So Simon Preston has been around the block for quite some time. I've been involved in football and generally within sports for the last 15 years. Honestly, 15 years, I could say I've been in sports. So it's been quite a journey. And I know I've done things outside of football as well, like cricket, being a video analyst for the Jamaica Tallawahs 2013 to 2016 of the CPL, winning 2 titles. And of course, as well, being part of, you know, the first time that Jamaica went to the Rugby League World Cup. I was there when Jamaica's first time went to the Women's Lacrosse World Cup. I was there as well. So it's been quite a number of journeys in that aspect. I've accumulated a lot of experience. I've been to 35 countries in the world. I can speak 3 languages fluently. So yeah, Simon Preston, I would say, has been a great ambassador to Jamaica, and I will continue improving my craft and also working hard as well. Sherman Scott says, National Stadium, Kingston, June 6th. You're absolutely right. Live 11 Radio says 6 points is the optimum. Yes, 6 points is the optimum for these first 2 games. Javari Laban, I answered your question already. I did answer your question already, and I did say that his mother was born in Jamaica. I did answer that question. Okay, Maji, big up. Yes, Captain J, any questions you have, you're more than welcome to ask me. Novio, football. The sport is called football, okay? The sport is called football. So no, okay? Well, Dane, Christopher Anderson, this is a question that I've already answered, but I'm more than welcome to answer it again. In relation to a squad, it's normally announced 5 to 7 days before the start of the Dominican Republic game, and that has always been as customary, you know. So if you look at the United States game in the Nations League, it was announced 1 week before. If you go to the Canada games in November, it was announced 5 days before. If you go to the Haiti and Grenada games in October, the squad was announced 6 days before. And you talk about the Haiti and Honduras game is also announced 1 week before. So it has always followed that timeline in terms of the announcement itself, 5 to 7 days before. Well, Tycoon, I'm sure you'd have been aware that you would have players who ply their trade in Championship and League One. Many of them finish their seasons at the end of April. So, the technical staff would have been able to communicate with such players and even have them on programs as well. Because 4 weeks, well, essentially 5 weeks, there would be a 5 week gap between their last game of the season and also the World Cup qualifier. So there was a program put in place so that these players can, not only have some downtime, but also return to a routine that ensures that when they join camp and everything is all guns blazing for the World Cup qualifiers in June. Yes, that is correct, Captain J. 10% discount once you use the code Reggae Boys Commentary. You're going to see after you choose how much tickets you want, you're going to see an option that says their promotional code or add coupon, and you're going to type in Reggae Boys Commentary, and you get 10% off your tickets. Okay? Matthew J. Crockett. Well, Matthew, you can look at Psalms chapter 37 and verse 4, and it says, "Takes exquisite delight in Jehovah, and he will grant you the desires of the heart." Psalms 83:18, "Though he may know whose name is Jehovah, he alone is the Most High over all the earth." So, yeah. Chatty, they're fine. They're fine. I'm not sure if you saw the interviews that they did respectively with Television Jamaica, but they're fine and they're good to go for upcoming assignments. Corey X Kenshin's new post. What is that? Did come offline. Oh, that's why you have to stay online, bossy. You have to stay online and smash the like button. Simple so. Kemar Benson. No, Kemar. You're going to have a squad announcement for the World Cup qualifiers, and you're going to have a squad announcement for the Copa America, okay? So you're going to have two different squad announcements. The first squad announcement that will be unveiled will be for the World Cup qualifiers, and after that, you'll have a squad announcement for the Copa America, okay? So hopefully that gives clarity into everything for you, okay? Detonation says, "Need to get my Jamaican jersey." Okay. Lee says, "Yesterday's interview with Greg Lee was outstanding. He did very well." And think about this as well, Lee. The interview is done a little after 5 o'clock Jamaica time, right? England is 6 hours ahead of Jamaica. So that means it would have been after 11 o'clock in UK time. Big up, Greg Lee. Latch Lan Robinson says, "Hi, bro. Hello. How are you? How art thou?" Did it done? We'll do our best. The True Culture says all the games should be a must-win for the Reggae Boys. Of course, all games are must-win. The expectation is not less. We're going for the best. Charlie W, I'm not sure if you listened to the interview. All right, but the host, Christopher Scott, asked the question, how does it feel to see your fellow reggae boy Omari Hutchinson being promoted to the Premier League? That was the question. So that is why it's very important that we listen before we speak. Lachlan Robinson, do you think England will win the Euros? How I have it is an England-Portugal final. I have an England-Portugal final based on my wall chart. And if I'm being quite frank with you, England should win the Euros. And here's the interesting thing, folks. If England wins the Euros and Jamaica wins the Copa America, there's going to be a special match that is arranged for the Copa America winners and the Euro winners, I think 2025. Because remember in 2021, there was a match between Argentina and Italy. The Euro winners against the Copa America winners, right? So there will be a match that will be arranged between the Copa America champions and the European champions. So England versus Jamaica in a one-off match. Woo! That would be something. Kemar Benson, tickets are going to be sold online. Tickets are sold online. You need to go online to purchase your tickets right now. Tickets are sold online, so get out your card right now and purchase your tickets online, okay? I did not, Marlon Webster, that's why you have to listen carefully. I did not say there were two separate squads. I said there's two squad announcements. The first squad announcement will be for the World Cup qualifiers, and the second squad announcement is for the Copa America. Again, you have to listen carefully to what I said. Listen carefully. So that is why it's very important to listen. Lachlan Robinson says, I'm good. Shamar P says, up, Mr. P. What's up, man? Hope you're doing good. Other team. Again, Marlon Webster. I said that two squad announcement. I didn't say two separate squads. I said two squad announcements. That's why it's important to listen carefully. That's why it's important to listen. It's important to listen. True Culture, I've already answered, the situation about 50 times in relation to the squad announcement. I've spoken about 5 to 7 days before. That is the time frame that to expect for the squad for the Dominican Republic game. So I've said that already, and I've told you what has happened in the past. Before the Nations League in March, the squad was announced 1 week before, and same for the November games 5 days before, the October games 6 days before, and the September games 1 week before. Gold Cup 1 week before as well. So that is the situation there. Chaddy Double says Germany, France finals for Euros. Chaddy, it's interesting, they're the host nation. It's like they have a curse on the Euros. Only 3 host nations have ever won the Euros. You think about 2016 Euros, yeah, Portugal went to the final. 2012 Euros was Poland and Ukraine. I don't think either advanced in their group. Euro 2008 was Switzerland and Austria. I don't think they advanced. Euro 2004 was Portugal. Portugal didn't win. Yeah, France hosted 2016 but didn't win. So, there's this thing against host nations, at the Euros, that they don't have good runs in the tournaments. Or I should say they don't win it, I should say, Belgium can win the Euros as did it on. Well, it certainly would be a 180-degree U-turn after the performances at the World Cup, because the World Cup certainly was a huge disappointment, so yeah. Tycoon, in relation to the television games, I'm not sure. I'll have to find out, because of course Brazil is the host of these 2 games, so we'll have to find out further details and let you know about that for sure. Okay. Kevin Facey says, good afternoon, Simon. Hope all is well. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. What is new? Tell me, how are things? And yeah, we can be able to progress from there, So yeah, there we go. Yeah. So yes, folks, I'm doing well. Come on, guys. 120 of you watching and only 32 likes. Come on, guys. Smash the like button. No. 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 Really disappointed, man. You guys could do way better than that. Way better than that. Disappointed, honestly. Disappointed. Because you guys could do better. Honestly, very disappointed. So yes, folks, smash the like button right away. We are waiting on you, waiting to see what you guys will say, do, and all of those things. 38 likes and 120 watching. Come on, man. Guys, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much to be able to hit the like button. It doesn't. It doesn't at all. It doesn't at all. Father Bling says, blessing Simon, when are you gonna drop your song? Yeah, I have it on my phone, Alright, yeah. I'll work on it. Father Bling. Yeah, man, I'll work on it for you. No problem. Yeah. So yeah. I I'm so special says hi Simon Wagwan. Hey, what's going on? All is well? Yeah, man, big up, enough respect. Javari Laban, on this platform, it is accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. We don't do speculation on this platform. We do accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. So again, you know what this platform is about. So, you shouldn't even have to ask that question because you would know exactly what this platform is about. That's why it's very important to think before we speak. Very important. Clive Walcott says, bless up Simon. Bless up Clive. How are you doing, man? How is everything? How are things, Clive? Big up. So yeah, that is that. Joshua Marcus says, hello from Russia. I've never been to Mexico. Okay, I've been to Mexico 3, 4, 5 times, but I'm in Jamaica. Soy Jamaicano. That's right, I'm a Jamaican. I'm a Jamaican. I was born in Jamaica, raised in Jamaica, went to prep school, high school, university in Jamaica. The only thing I did outside of Jamaica is my footballing credentials, which was in Glasgow, Scotland. And in Glasgow, Scotland, they talk English different from everybody else because they don't say football, they say fetball. Fetball in Scotland. Say fetball. I've eaten haggis and I put vinegar on my fries. It's a different really thing, really, to put vinegar on my fries. Yeah, it's quite different, trust me. It's something that, a lot of people have not done before, Tycoon. Big up Tycoon, yeah, absolutely right. I mean, the time frame and everything like that, so everything will come. Everything will come. It's your responsibility now to purchase tickets and support the team. It's as simple as that. It's your responsibility to support a team. It's your responsibility to buy tickets and to be at the stadium on June 6th. Again, what arrangements have you all made? Have you guys agreed to take the day off work on Thursday? Have you guys agreed to leave work at lunchtime on Thursday? What arrangements have you made for Thursday, June 6th? What arrangements have you made to be there at the stadium on time? What arrangements have you made to ensure that when you come to the National Stadium, you're going to welcome the team from the bus arrival to the warm-up to when it's kickoff time? What arrangements have you made? Because let me tell you something. You have to make a sacrifice. You have to leave work early. You need to leave your parish early so that you're at the stadium 2.5 hours before kickoff. Why should you be at the National Stadium at 4 o'clock? Because teams arrive at the stadium 2.5 hours before kickoff. And when you're there, you get to welcome the team, greet the team, blow your vuvuzela. As the moment they leave the bus to the moment they go onto the field, you get to welcome them. And that in itself is a special, special moment. And that is why you need to be at the National Stadium 2.5 hours before kickoff. So that is an arrangement that you need to make, okay? I'm going to do a poll as well, and I want everybody to vote in the poll. Yes. I'm gonna do a poll. Create a poll. All right. So there's a poll now active, so you all are encouraged to go and vote in the poll. Have you bought your tickets for the World Cup qualifier on June 6th? The options in the box, you have yes, you have soon bite, you have long time, and you have from last week. So go ahead and vote within the poll, and we look forward to seeing what you guys have to say. Shamar Gordon says, waiting on my passport, already have tickets sorted out. Waiting on your passport? You're renewing your Jamaican passport overseas? Explain that. Explain that. Yeah, and vote in the poll as well, folks. Vote in the poll as well so that we can be able to look over things. All right?
Well, Father Bling, again, it looks like you have not been following up what's been happening in local media or mainstream media, because yesterday Greg Lee actually did an interview on mainstream media on Hits 92 FM's Sports Grill. Greg Lee did an interview, and yes, 2 days ago there was even a Labor Day project by players Kaheem Dixon, Shaquan Davis, and also in addition to them as well, Richard King as well, and this is even posted on Instagram as well. And throughout the course of the week and leading into next week as well, you'll see and hear more national players across local media. It just means that you have not been following or you have not been tuning in. It's as simple as that. So that is why it is important that you're in the loop of things by listening to the radio, by watching the TV, by following Jamaica Football Federation on Instagram, because that is how you're going to be aware about what is happening around you. You know what I'm saying? So that is how you'll know, Father Blink. So yeah. So yes, Lee, in relation to Cuba, they're a team that has always been very stubborn with playing Jamaica. And I say stubborn in relation to how they are defensively, clogging the space centrally. And that has often given Jamaica wide space in wider areas. So you even remember when Georgina James scored, we had to go out wide to whip the ball into the box. Georgina James scoring there. The last time we played them was 2015. We won 3-0. Daniel Johnson scored in that game in particular as well. So yeah, my team machine says buy when I reach the office. Oh, you're going to buy tickets when you go to office? No, you buy tickets online. You buy tickets online, not at the stadium. You buy tickets online. So you need to buy the tickets online now. Balotelli says, got 2 tickets gifted to me. Okay. Edwards, you support the country. You don't support a player. You support the country. Whoever is taking the field, whether it's Simon Preston, whether it's Manningsman, whether it is Warren Barrett, whether it's Peter Moses, whether it's Beanie Man, whether it's Chris Martin, you support in Jamaica at the end of the day. And again, it just doesn't seem that you have hit the subscribe button, because you need to hit the subscribe button, because I've told you that squad announcements come 5 to 7 days before a match. So yeah. Shamar Gordon is waiting on his American passport. Okay. The junglist them out June 6th. Okay, nice. Father Bling. Zip is not a sports station, so why would you expect on a music station to hear something sporting? That just doesn't make sense. If you want to listen to sports, then you would have to go to KLAS, Hits 92 FM, and even RGR 94 FM on the radio stations. Okay, if you're going for sports on radio, even Power 106 FM. You're not going to get sports on Zip. Come on, man, better than that. Edwards, I've answered the question already. You support your country. It's the country you support. So go online, jff.football, and purchase your tickets. Marvin Grant, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well, man. So JFF Football, you press tickets, and then from there you get a 10% off your tickets. You'd enter in the promotional code Reggae Boys Commentary, and you'll get 10% off your tickets. That's right. You get 10% off your tickets once you use a promotional code Reggae Boys Commentary. So when you choose the amount of tickets you want and you go to checkout, you'll see enter coupon, and you type in Reggae Boys Commentary, and you get 10% off your tickets. Can you guys believe that? 10% off your tickets. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing. It is absolutely brilliant. Again, Edwards, that statement is very, very incorrect, because persons right now are at Sabina Park because it is the West Indies, and it is because these are the only matches that will take place in Jamaica for a long time. So again, that statement is incorrect. You can't just say things that are factually not true. You just can't say things that are not true. People are at Sabina Park right now watching the West Indies because of the team, because this is the last time on Jamaican soil people are going to see the West Indies prior to the World Cup, because the West Indies' matches in the World Cup are going to take place in Guyana, Trinidad, Barbados, St. Lucia, etc. So yeah. Jason Gordon TV says, bless up Simon and all in trap. Bless up, hope you're doing well. Marvin Grant says, big up. That sounds good. Yes, so 10% off. So whether you use the code Jason Guna TV, whether you use the code Sports Down the Middle, whether you use the code I Am Sure Sports, whether you use the code Reggae Boys Commentary, you'll get 10% off your tickets. 10% off. For me, that's an absolute bargain, and for you guys to be able to go on. So if you're buying a Bleachers ticket, right, for $1,500, the 10% discount, that's $150. Then you're going to be paying $1,350. So, yeah, man. Use the discount code, folks. Yeah, man, use it. And I know that you like it, you know? Yeah, man, I know that you guys would like it. So, come on. Purchase your tickets. No, no, no. Purchase your tickets. No, no, no. Purchase your tickets. No, no, no. Edwards, we're talking about country. International football is different from club football. Of course, I will tune in and watch Walsall because a Jamaican plays for Walsall. When a national team plays, it is a different. Club football and international football, two different things that you're speaking about. All right, Tycoon. So essentially, let me walk through the process for everybody. So this is what you do. So essentially what you do, you go on jff.football, right? And once you go on jff.football, you're gonna press buy tickets, right? And when you press buy tickets, it will take you in another tab. Or you could simply enter jff.cockpit.com. So you buy tickets, it gives you a countdown of the game, 1 week, 5 days, 1 hour, 17 minutes, 8 seconds to go. And let's say you want to buy grandstand ticket. Right? You add to cart, and then you go over here, you go to checkout. So in my cart, I would have 3 Bleachers tickets and a grandstand ticket. That takes me up to 10 grand. But due to the coupon, I only paid $9,000. So what you would do is where it says have a coupon, into your code, you press it here, you type in Reggae Boys Commentary. So once you type in the code and you press apply coupon, you see coupon has already been applied, and boom, there you go. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, simple 1, 2, 3, easy. So yeah, let's see what the poll is saying as well, because I really want to see what the poll. What are you guys saying in the poll? What are you guys saying in the poll? All right, well, I've had 37 votes so far in the poll. Come on, guys, vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. I say vote in the poll. Yeah, man, vote in the poll. So Mr. Laban, did you watch the process I just did a while ago? Well, certainly, I hope you did. What do you mean, what if you use all of them? You could use Jason Guna, you could use Reggae Boys Commentary, you can use I Am Sure Sports. Mike Palmer says, I'm from St. Elizabeth. Okay, from St. Elizabeth. Okay, cool breeze. June 6th is going to be crazy excited. Yes. Alpha Jones, I don't know what you're talking about. Captain J, you spelled Reggae Boys Commentary wrong. Reggae Boys with a Z, not a S. Reggae Boys with a Z. So one word, Reggae Boys Commentary. And Reggae Boys with a Z, not a S, with a Z. So spelling. Biggest life lesson you've learned in your adult life? Good question, you know. Take things one day at a time. So yeah, so that's what I would say. I know, Father Flynn. Yes, Captain J. Cool. You have to use Z fuck reggae boys. So do it again and let me know what happens. Well, Lee, I know they're naturalizing players, but I'm interested if they're going to give 4 players a debut, give 3 players a debut. We'll see. We'll see how that works out, you know? We'll see how everything goes. What is that hairline? That hairline is the hair that is on top of my head, and I love my hair greatly. So that is essentially that. Akeem Stone, the squad for the World Cup qualifiers, will be announced 5 to 7 days before the game against the Dominican Republic. Thank you and have a nice stream and day. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So I've had people say that they buy tickets already. Okay, come on guys, vote in the poll. Have you bought your tickets for the game? Yeah, let me know if you buy tickets for the game. We need to know. We need to know. Have you bought tickets for the game? Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll now, folks. Have you bought tickets for the game? Have you bought tickets for the game? Vote in the poll. I say a vote in the poll. Okay? I say a vote in the poll. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. End of the poll, and if you look on the results, 42% said yes, 40% says soon bites, 12% says long time, and 4% said from last week. Yeah, only the new jersey will drop soon. Everything in life just take time. As I said, Horace, this platform is about accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity, not speculation. Syrup says looking nice today. Okay, thank you. So yes. But yes, it's been a pretty good stream. You know, great to see persons here. What do you mean, is it possible in my view? Is it possible for me to see? Yes, I can see clearly. I can see clearly without my glasses. Yes, I can see. Yes, I can see without my glasses. It's 12 a.m. Let me sleep. Akeem, as I said earlier to Horace, this platform is about accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. So I don't know why you're coming with speculation. This platform is accuracy, reliability, and credibility. It's as simple as that. Simple like that. I just answered the question. This platform is about accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity, not speculation. This is not the platform for speculation. So, now you know. I look like Ryan Gosling. I've heard that before. Not often, but I've heard that before. More so I heard Neil Taylor. Neil Taylor, former Aston Villa and Wales left back. Yeah, I've more heard that, to be honest with you. Nikki D, because it is 34 degrees Celsius in Jamaica. It's 34 degrees Celsius in Jamaica, and it's very hot. Because I live a place in a world where we get 300 days of sunlight. Jamaica rarely. In fact, Jamaica's lowest temperature this year was 21 degrees Celsius. That's the lowest it has ever been in Jamaica. That was a nice day. But yes, it's very hot in Jamaica. And I know we're in the month of May, but the reality is it's very hot. That is the truth. You should come to Jamaica and experience it because it is very hot, Nick D. Simple. So that is that. Yes, folks. .30 match or 7? Well, the match is at 6:30. The match is at 6:30 p.m. Jamaica time. Well, Matic, that's why you need to hit the like button and you need to hit the subscribe button, and that is why you need to hit the notification bell, because I've answered that question probably 20 times, you know, and for you tuning in late, 1 hour 7 minutes late, you need to hit the super chat feature as well, because you tuned in late. That's the penalty for tuning in late to a video. You need to hit the super chat feature as well so that you are informed of things. Okay. I respect people who wear glasses because you pay for it to see. I pay for it to see what? No, not necessarily Tycoon, because Barnsley had reported the Devante Cole, and Devante Cole was not called up for the games against Canada. Devante Cole came to Jamaica to start the process to be naturalized as a Jamaican. So when a club announces it, you know, that is not necessarily correct, you know. So that is why the official communication, you know, is posted through press releases and also through the Jamaica Football Federation Instagram. So you see through articles on the website, jff.football, the JFF Instagram page, and also press releases, which is sent out to media, mainstream, and also online as well. Well, Matic, the situation, as I've always said, the 5 to 7 days before is when a squad announcement takes place. Like the USA games in March, it was announced 1 week before. The Canada games in November was announced 5 days before. The October games with Haiti and Grenada was announced 6 days before. The Haiti-Honduras games in September was announced 1 week before. So it has followed that consistency. All right. So yeah. It has followed that same consistency. Yeah, it has. Yeah, I'm gonna work on doing like 1 live, 2 live, 3 lives a day. 3 lives a day. Yeah. 3 lives a day would be good. Yeah. Horace is hoping to catch the boys this summer in the US. Well, you know, the group stage games are in Houston, Vegas, and Austin. And if the quarterfinals would be like Dallas or Houston, the semifinals, Jamaica would play in East Rutherford, New Jersey, and the final, of course, is in Miami, and the third place playoff is in Charlotte. So at least you're aware of the venues of the latter stages of the competition, and of course the venues of where the group stages are as well for Jamaica's games as well. So you have all the necessary information for you to plan and prepare. Wendy says, hey Simon. Hey Wendy, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Let me just say that the persons who have given tickets who may not be, who, you know, are desperate to go, they're very excited, they're looking forward to the game, and they've made arrangements where they're they're taking Thursday off work so they could be at the game. So, Wendy, you've been an absolutely fantastic support. So thank you very much for that. That is greatly appreciated. And you're an outstanding ambassador for your country, Jamaica, as well. Okay, so it's good. Charmaine Gray says, hello, Simone. Well, unfortunately, this is not Simone. This is Simon. Simon Preston, Simon. Simone is Simone, and Simone is a female, and I am a male. My mother had 2 sons, not any daughters. My mother didn't have any daughters. My mother had 2 sons. So my mother's first son was called Andrew, and of course, in the Bible, Andrew and Simon were brothers, so therefore I was named Simon. Because in the Bible, Andrew and Simon were brothers, so therefore I was called Simon. So there you go. That is the story behind it, really. And the West Indies have taken a 2-0 lead in the 3-match T20 international series against South Africa after defeating the visitors by 16 runs at Sabina Park today. After winning the toss and choosing to bat, the West Indies posted 207 for 7 off their 20 overs, with Ruston Chase top scoring with 67. South Africa were restricted to 191 for 7 off their 20 overs. The third and final T20 international is set for Sunday at the same venue. Kevin Bailey, how are you doing, bossy? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, man, so tickets are being sold online, Mr. Bailey. Tickets are being sold online right now as we speak. Grandstand, 5,500, bleachers, 1,500. But as I've said repeatedly, you can get tickets at a discount, 10% off. 10% off. Robin Richards says, you bang? I don't understand what that means. Wendy says, awesome. Hope they have a blast and enjoy our victory. Thanks. Yeah, man. Kevin Bailey says, no gas and tool. Yeah. Lee, the situation is that, when you're in the cast, that is to enhance recovery. That is exactly the reason why he has it on. Kevin Bailey, not easy at all. You'd have to message me on Instagram, Kevin Bailey. You'd have to message me on Instagram and, see what I can do. So you have to message me on Instagram, simon.preston, and then, we take it from there. All right. So that's what we can do. That's what we can work on. Egg Vans 32. Egg Vans 32. Is this a YouTube channel? Egg Vans? Yes, Simon, that is correct, Charmaine, correct. I don't know, why is it that Jamaicans spell my name with an E? I don't know. I certainly would like to have a conversation with all English teachers in Jamaica, from primary school to high school. I really want to have a conversation with them, honestly, as to what they're teaching students in relation to spelling of words. I really do. Yes, Tycoon, tickets, in terms of giveaways will start to be unveiled quite soon in this coming week as well. And I asked as well the man from the West, Kevin Bailey, to message me privately on Instagram, so I can be able to sort out that arrangement as well. So that is something that I will work on, So yeah. So yes, once Mr. Bailey messages me privately on Instagram or emails me, then I'll be able to sort out 2 tickets for him, okay? So that is the situation there. Yes. There we go. Who's in that mask behind you? No, it's not a mask, it's a... Yeah. So you have in the frame, that's Adrian Mariappa's jersey when he played in the FA Cup final against Manchester United in 2016 when Alan Pardew was the manager, when Man United took on Crystal Palace in 2016 final. So yeah, that's the jersey that Adrian Mariappa won. Also, Yeah. So that gets clarity there. Yes, Mr. Bailey. Yeah, no problem. Other side. Over here. The mask. On this side. Oh, yeah. That's a jersey Tiffany Cameron when she was playing in the Bundesliga. I also have a David Beckham framed poster as well from the 2006 World Cup. I have a medal behind me when I was official for a CONCACAF final last year, and also my Nations League medal is tucked in a separate area. Yeah. So that is the situation there. Somebody in a mask. Nobody's in a mask at the door. That's the door. There's no mask. There's no mask. Yeah, Mr. Bader. So as I said, you know, you can message me on Instagram and we'll sort it out. So yeah. See, I don't know what you're seeing. I really don't know what you're seeing, but yeah. I don't know. Crazy. But yes, guys, thank you for tuning in. I've had a good live, productive live. More to come, more information to unfold. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. More content to come your way right here on Reggae Boys Commentary. Okay, guys, don't forget accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity.